Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Forest with Malaiz Gaming. So on today's episode, I thought we could go on a little exploration trip. But in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this alcohol and we're going to use some of these rabbit pelts we have and we're going to make a pouch. Alright, and the thing that's nice about this pouch is it will allow us to carry blueberries with us. And we can take these on our adventure and eat them almost like a snack. And they will restore both our hunger and our thirst. So we're going to get as many of these as we can. Come on, I know you're there. Alright. We're going to plant some seeds in these other gardens so they can start growing. So we got 24 blueberries, it's not too bad. Alright, so we got 3 boos, we've got some fire arrows. Alright, we got our axe here. You know, I think I've got, let's see, if we put the axe on here, I've got 39 teeth. So we'll put a sap, and we'll just add all these teeth on there. Alright, now I'm just sticking the teeth on the actual plane itself. Alright. Not bad. Alright. Make sure we got sticks for anything we might need. Oh, here's some more blueberries. Take out our pouch. Nice. Oh, here's some more. Can't carry any more blueberries. Well, I'm just gonna eat them then. Alright, so the thing we're gonna do first, I noticed that it is starting to get kind of dark, but we are going down into the cave system, so when you're down there everything is dark, so it doesn't really matter what time of day it is, to be honest. First of all, before we do that, I want to come down here. Ooh, marigold. Marigold is great. You can use it to make healing potions. Or a herbal blend very similar to a health potion, I should say. Alright. So these white berries, I think we can pick them as well. I don't know if they're edible or not. But in this most recent update, they added not only this red paint, but this picture from Timmy. And we can put that picture in our house, so that's going to be pretty cool. Alright, so now we're going to run back up here. And I remember seeing a ladder, or rope, down into the cave system. So we've got some fire arrows. We've got cloth built up. We've got a little bit of armor. Put on our bone armor. Alright, now where is this rope at? Here we go. Alright everybody, we're going to descend. Boy, is it dark. Okay, so there's a person hanging from the ceiling. I can't see anything. Let's try bringing out the bow. Alright, so lighting the arrow does give me some more light. Oh wow, look at all this alcohol. Yes, please. You're not carrying any more booze. Okay, well, if I can't carry any more booze, then this would be a good place for me to make some more arrows. So now I have 33 fire arrows. Fire arrows. Pick up some more food. I'm kind of upset that I can't carry more of this. Alright, we'll take our axe out and break these open. The echo when this axe hits it is pretty intense. I have a feeling they can hear me pretty far away. Alright, we're gonna pull out our bow again. Just for the light, if nothing else. It's so frustrating I can't carry more booze. Oh, so that's our way out. What's this? A map. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I found a map. Okay. What the heck is this thing? Oh, wow, okay. So we found a compass. Wow, alright. And some snacks, and some medicine. Wow, that water is loud. Alright, so let's continue on. Sounds like down is the only way to go. I'm gonna relight my bow here. It's so dark. Water is loud. Feels like it must be rushing right over my head. What is that red glowing thing? It's a hard hat. Alright, I got an enemy there. I don't see any other ones. Alright, let's see what's down here. I gotta make sure I don't get turned around in here. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. Stupid bat. More sticks. I don't like this. Look at how big this room is. And there's a table. Oh, this is crazy. Trying to sneak. I don't know if there's anything else in here. All kinds of skulls. I got things to pick up. Let's see, what's this? Okay, another picture of Timmy. What's this? What did we just pick up? I don't see anything new. Huh. I gotta admit, I'm pretty nervous right now. So we got wood here. Water's getting louder. Oh, this room just opened up. There's something in here. There's something in there. I'm gonna shoot a flare. Holy. Okay, it's coming. I need to pull out my bow. No, not the book, the bow. Pull out the bow. Light it. Oh my gosh, it's dark. Ah! He dodged. Relight it. Relight it. Oh gosh! Relight it, relight it, relight it. Missed. Relight it. Swing. Swing, lighter. Swing. Block. Block, block, block. Block, block, block. Block. Oh! I cannot see anything. My heart is pounding right now. Alright, I'm back here. Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna put some cloth on my axe. And I'm gonna light it on fire. Alright. I still don't know where the heck they are. Oh, my heart. Alright, I hear them. Alright, I see you. Go, go, go. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, gosh. Alright, so I got one down at my feet. I hear footsteps. Alright, I hear you. I hear him. Come on, where are you? Oh, it's so dark. There he is. He's sleeping. Sneak up on him and catch him on fire. Oh, it went out. Oh, perfect. Ah! Alright, block. Alright, I'm hungry. Time to eat some of those blueberries. Time to pull out our crossbow, or not crossbow, but our bow, light it on fire. It is so dark in here. Alright, I don't want to go in the water. In fact, I don't even know if I want to go much further. I can't even see in front of my own face right now. My armor is almost completely gone. I found a compass and I found a map. Oh, wow. So yeah, it's actually exploring this cave for me. Alright, I'll worry about that later. I need to get out of here. I feel like this is a pretty successful excursion, but man, I was not ready for what I encountered in here, and I just have a feeling it's going to get a lot worse. Yeah, I don't like that noise. Alright, so I know this is not the way back. I'm just interested in what's around here. Dead body. So there's wood back there. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to listen to hear if anything's coming. I know I said I was going to go back, but just kind of want to see what's here. It is so freaking dark. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Alright, I'm gonna take my advice here and cut my losses. I found a map, I found a compass. But I'm gonna need to, next time I come in, I need to make sure I have all my armor set up, whether it's bone armor or deer armor. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to work on, is collecting some pelts and stuff to make some armor next time I come in here. Because I found some pretty cool stuff and I only came in very, very short distance. But it also proved I was pretty ill prepared for what I encountered. I think this is the way I came in. Definitely don't want to be just wandering around in here forever. Okay, so the water, I remember that. Just some snacks, huh? I think I want to go up this way. I remember the deafening water. It must be flowing right over our heads. Those flashing blue lights are pretty intense. Alright. So we're gonna go up. Go up one more floor. Alright, so the way behind us is the ladder. And I don't think we can carry any more booze. I'm gonna pull out the axe before I go up, because I have a feeling that once I climb up, and looking up, it looks like it's pitch black, so it's probably the middle of the night. And it looks like climbing this makes me tired. Oh, I take it back, okay. Keep my eye on the sun just for a second. I'm seeing if it's going up in the air or if it's dropping down. I think it's rising. And a feather. Alright. Interestingly, I don't think there's really many things I need from this anymore. The biggest problem I have is having enough booze, since I use it for my explosives, I use it for my fire arrows. So I need to do whatever I can to make sure that I'm kind of collecting some of that. So I still have 27 fire arrows, so that's not bad. Go ahead and eat some of this meat we got here. Make sure we put any of the other ones that'll fit on here. Blueberries are growing forth. I don't know what that is I just said. I meant to say they're growing for us. But I think I said for the. Who knows? Water skin is full. Alright, let's put a little storage thing over here. And we'll switch it over to alcohol. And we will load this thing up with it. There we go. And so now if we get any more, we can pick it up. Spoiled meat, I don't want. Got 11 seeds, that's good. So reveal the cave map anytime you explore it. Okay. And it looks like it is showing this area too. So as I run around the island, it should hopefully give me more and more of the map, which is awesome. Alright, so what have we got here? Are those normal arrows? They are normal arrows. Alright, I don't want any normal arrows right now. That's fine. Although with the quiver, I guess it makes sense I might as well just carry them all on me, right? And then pick up a booze. Let's see, give me one of those. And we will turn these normal arrows into the fire ones. And I need another booze. It's kind of annoying that you can only carry, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 booze on you, and yet you can go through them so quickly. So now I'm back up to 33 fire arrows. Got all kinds of soda on me too, but that's not really that big of a deal. So I do have all these lizard pelts. How many feathers do I have? 3,000 feathers? Okay, I'm gonna take all of this whole rack of lizard pelts. Maybe. Okay, I can't carry anymore. So if we combine one lizard pelt with a whole crap load of feathers, boom, stealth armor. And we'll do it again. Alright, so now we got a whole bunch of that stealth armor. And now I can carry that, thank you. Alright, so I'm just taking these pelts. I'll put the rabbit ones on the end. We'll make a couple more of these. Oh, I can't put any more there. Alright, so I need to finish my armor rack then. But first, we will put all this on. Yeah, so you can actually see when we look down, we got the lizard skin with the feathers over the top of it, so that's pretty nice. And then if we combine tree sap and blueberries, we can actually make blue dye. And can we decorate our armor? No. But I think we can turn our axe blue. Yay. So look at it in the light here. And it's got a little gold orange on it on the end, but for the most part it's actually pretty blue, which is nice. Yeah, we'll make another one. Compass is nice, but it's blurry. I can't read what the hell it's saying. Maybe it's because I need to take my axe away. No, it's just blurry. I'm trying to focus my eyes on it, and I cannot. Well, that's going to make that difficult to use. Let's see here. Oh, we got pictures of Timmy. We'll put that one right there, although you can't see it at all. And we got this one right here, we'll put that right there. I like that one better. Can we move this picture of Timmy? No? Alright, well they're right next to our bed anyway. Go away, Miss Compass. Decorate structures, huh? I don't know how you decorate this structure. But anyway, pull out the spear. Will you please put this away? I don't know how to get rid of this now. Like, once it comes... Okay, so you just gotta pull out something else instead, like a walkie-talkie. Alright, let's make some more stealth armor here so we can max out our armor. Alright, so we are now completely armored out with this stuff. And we have the increased stealth from our rabbit boots. Yeah, rabbit boots. So we should be pretty much invisible for the most part, as long as we don't make ourselves, you know, super known or not like we're running around. Alright, so we've got pretty set up on all the items we need here. Dynamite, photo, cave map. So we've got food, we've got water. We're all set up on armor. We just got back from... Well, now that we've got this map, let's go for a little bit of an exploration. Maybe I can find some booze over here. Can't carry any more snack. Okay. So this is actually the first house that I built when I first started. can actually see how much it's regrown. Like all the sticks and everything. It really is not all cleared out like it was when I first lived here. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's move on. Pull out the map, make sure it's updating. Okay, so it shows us on the edge of the map, way down there. So let's head inland. I do not want to eat that. Alright, so here's our second little enclosure we built. But I think the problem that we had with this one, that's kind of scared me, I have to admit. I think the problem we had with this one was wooden walls. Could be wrong, but I think I didn't like the wooden wall. Alright, so let's see, down here we've got totems from the enemies. Oh, this is definitely updating. Alright, we're gonna go for a little run here and see what we can find, since it's gonna update our map for us. Having that is gonna make such a huge dramatic difference, since we'll be able to find things besides just having to rely on, like, say, stick markers. Alright, these little white berries, let's see if I take a pouch out. And we can collect them. Snowberries. Cool. Coneflower too. Might as well get them while we can. Although I don't think I get any seeds from these, so I won't be able to plant them in the garden. So I don't know if they're edible or if they're usable in like some kind of crafting recipe. I am not sure. Alright, back to the axe. That wind is pretty intense. Alright, I'm gonna run... Ooh, water. And fish. Not enough water to rinse off in, apparently, though. Go figure. What have we got here? So yeah, the armor seems to make a pretty big difference, because I'm just kind of crouching here out in the middle of the open. Doesn't look like they have any idea I'm here. And I don't necessarily want to get into a direct engagement with them. Any damage I take is going to come off of my armor, which means I gotta go get more lizards and more leaves and all that. I mean, it's not a big deal, but the whole point of this armor is avoidance. And it seemed to have worked beautifully. So I'm heading towards that orange flag that I set down, just so that I can kind of get it put up onto the map. Once I have it on the map, then I'll be able to find it again. I may even consider destroying the orange marker. I'll have to think about it. Alright, so I'll be able to rinse the blood off me here. Alright, we're clean. Lizard. Yeah, if it gives me an opportunity. Which it did not. Pretty sneaky, actually. There's a lot of them. They're just gonna keep running in circles. Just a matter of time. What's the third one? Make sure I take that meat so it doesn't go to waste. Oh, there was a third one. Oh, that was close. Making it hard on myself. I actually been getting better at throwing. Let's see. Oh, nice, right into the lizard. So I think this is the most pelts I can carry, so I will not get any more lizards. Ooh, come here, birdie. Feathers for arrows. Travel over here towards the flag. Alright, take our axe again. This thing was pretty far away. If I remember correctly, I think it was, what, a cave or something that we marked over here? Or was it the front of the airplane? I don't even really remember, to be honest. Oh, it's another enemy camp. What kind of berries do we have here? Oh, snowberries again? No, snowberries can be eaten. Alright. Well, I will collect them and see if they're as good as blueberries. Because the blueberries give you back both food and thirst and hunger. So if these do the same, then that's awesome. Since you can only carry 30 blueberries at once, being able to carry 30 blueberries and 30 of the snowberries basically doubles your carrying capacity, so that's pretty nice. So snowberries are just food. Oh gosh, no, no, no. So it says they can be used in crafting or eating, huh? Well, eating didn't go well. Alright, so let's see, what do we got over here? Pretty big fish staring at the ground in the middle of the pond. I'm looking for, I mean, obviously cloth is nice, but booze. If I can find booze. Oh, what do you know? Look at that. Because I've put a whole bunch of booze at the house, any booze I pick up now will be pretty much extra, which would be very nice. I need as many feathers as I can get. Alright, let's see if this little camp of tents over here has any booze on it. What do you know? All kind of booze. Yeah. And another cave. Interesting. So down at the very bottom of the map is where I was. So it looks like those are cave entrances. Okay. So I'll have to come back to this one. I'll leave that for now. But I don't think I want to go in there. I'm pretty far from home. And I'm also pretty loaded up on things like alcohol. I'd rather dump all these back at the house in my storage and then go out on another trip looking for more. So now I'm basically just running to fill in more of the map. Alright. So I'm just kind of exploring here now. We don't really need any rabbits. Hope this doesn't hurt. Not too bad. Alright, I'm just gonna explore to the very edge over here. Where's the sun at? Sun is on its way down, I think. Oh wow, that bird was really far away. I saw its shadow, but I couldn't see it for a long time. So it was pretty high up in the air. Alright, so now I'm just running down the beach. If I look at the map, you can see I'm on the very right-hand side. So I'm actually going to move just inland. Just a little bit. So I can hopefully get some more of the map explored. Is that one of the white rabbits? That is, for the snow area. What's that right in front of me? Is that a mound? That looked a little goofy, that's all. I've been trying to keep my eyes open for some more of those explosive areas, like the one that we blew up part of our base with. And I've got the dynamite on me to use it if I find one. It's just keyword if I find one. So maybe that will be marked for us as well. So I'm just kind of running around here exploring this map area. Alright, so we've got a pond over here. Kind of teasing our character, aren't we? Says he's hungry, or says he's thirsty, and we're just standing by the water. So we'll go ahead and just drink from our water skin. That's what it's for, right? So now we're not thirsty anymore. So now we're just going to kind of beeline back to our base. It's going to start getting dark. Oh, blueberries. First things first, let's collect them. And we are getting seeds for collecting them, so those seeds can be planted back at our base. This is one of the only ways I know how to get the blueberry seeds besides eating them. So every time I see blueberries, I always make sure I pick them or store them or whatever. And that way I can get as many seeds as possible so that I never have to worry about not being able to plant them at the base. Because if I plant them at the base, then I can harvest them and get more seeds. So, I mean, it's not a perfect cycle. If I don't go out and get more seeds, then I eventually will run out. The gardens I have will not replenish themselves. There's not enough seeds to completely replenish themselves, but it definitely will help. Definitely will help. Alright, we gotta safely get down here without losing all of our health or getting stuck in one of these little crevices. This almost looks like it floods. So if you pull out our map, it's got a little light on it too. That is amazing. Okay, so there's different colored little cave entrances. That's nice. Alright, so we're on our way back home. I think we can get up here if we're careful. Yay for agility. Alright, so we're running. Doing good. Alright, so we've followed the coastline. We're almost back to our base. I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, this is vaguely familiar, but once it gets this dark. Alright, so here's the hut down the coast from our base. So we'll pick up these ropes if we can. Can't carry anymore, no worries. Those little explosive red flashes you see, those are our explosive traps. And our little base here is pretty well lit up, I have to admit. I like it. I might even put a couple more little skull torches down, let's see. kind of like having like the perimeter light. It appears I accidentally hit it with the backswing. Alright. So we got lights there, lights there. Lights there. Alright, it's pretty well lit. We could use a light over here though. That helped a lot. Definitely need some over here though. Now I'm actually gonna put a hanging one here. I think it fits the theme quite well. Have it hang on the outside like that. Got a light there, got a light there. I'll put one more over here. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm missing a skull. Alright. So let's see. I don't think I completely blocked this way off. I mean, I didn't, but I did. Because you can't get in this way anymore. Alright, so I gotta go around this way. Probably gonna set it off. Oh, got lucky. Kind of sneak my way in here. Alright, I'm getting hungry, so I'll eat some of the numerous pieces of meat I have on my drying rack. And I'll hang some of this other ones I have in my inventory on here so it doesn't go to waste. I got 17 blueberry seeds, which is awesome. Full on rocks, so I can deposit them for a rainy day. Got more blueberries I can pick when I'm ready. Pretty well lit in here. I mean, I should put more storage down here, I think, to be honest. There are our rabbits. We still have 2 of them. Those are our pets. So we haven't decided on any names for them yet, but I'm sure you folks will be able to help me with that. Alright, so I'm going to deposit some more lizard skins on this rack. And I'm going to let my OCD take over and move these ones way down here. Alright, just so they all match up and line up nicely, for no apparent reason. Alright, so we've got that, we've got all kinds of fire arrows. Still got a good amount of cloth, we got blue paint. We have a compass, we got the map. Passenger manifest. Okay, so we've got 1 of 43. Huh. I wonder if I need to like pull this out as I'm going. I don't know. I do not know. Alright, so we'll pull out the axe. Yeah, I can definitely hear them. Ah, so now we can switch back over to alcohol and deposit it on our storage rack here. Look at that, we got almost a full rack of it. That actually makes me pretty happy. It really does. Alright, I like the idea of that storage. And I think that I'm going to put one in here on the bottom. I don't really think I need more gardens for blueberries. I've got a pretty good store of them. Plus I've got food over there, and I got 3 things to get water. I could do a storage, but I have 3 of those shelving units already in my warehouse area. So that really isn't that big of a deal. I think I had an explosive holder, but it got in the way of one of my other things, so I had to get rid of it. I don't know, I cannot seem to find it again. You know, I have yet to build this sap collector. And I wonder if I have a tree here that I can put it on. There's this tree. I don't think it'll let me use this tree though. So don't do this to me now. Don't get me stuck in this. What if I go up here? Nope, no trees over here. So obviously it does not like that tree. It probably will not like the tree that's inside my warehouse either. Those little red flashing lights of the explosive traps are pretty cool. Oh, there's an enemy out there. For no apparent reason at all. Nope, totally hit that tree. Wow, it lights the tree up pretty nicely though, doesn't it? Alright, before we waste any more arrows, go ahead and rest. Alright, so hungry and I must find something to eat. Well, it just so happens I got a whole bunch of stuff to eat right here. And I got some water right here as well. And we can fill up our water skin. Alright, that's good. More feathers. So if you look at a little map here, got a pretty good little area of it explored actually. Maybe 15-20%. Now granted that's the 15 or 20% that I'm most comfortable with right around my own base, but still. Don't have to be too specific. Alright, so my biggest thing I want to do now is figure out how to make this more useful. Well, what the hell did I just do to get in there? Because I really like this whole storage area right here. And I can technically put more skin on that. I could put more medicine on that. I mean, I got a full shelf of soda, a full shelf of that. I can't carry any more medicine, so I might as well put the medicine here. Alright, so almost a full shelf of medicine. I mean, this is pretty well set up. It's just thing is, can I add another rope to connect off of this? I mean, I could, but it doesn't seem to do much. if I was to go from here to here, ooh, what about this one here? If I made some kind of ledge right there, that would be enough. That would be enough. Alright, build. Where's my custom stairs? Do I want custom stairs? I think I want custom stairs. I did not consider that, to be honest. But if custom stairs are doable, then yes, I would very much like custom stairs. And I would like the stairs to start right here. Let's see. Start here around the edge. And I would like them to come this way and end on these. So what does that give me? That gives me a perfect unnecessary platform. Alright, we will try this again. I don't need stairs. What if I do just a wall? A custom floor. I just need to connect this floor onto this. Oh, I saw it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nope, does not need to be very wide at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I can deal with that. We'll do... Can we connect onto this? Oh, oh, oh. What the heck is that? Besides not helpful at all. Alright, so maybe it's going to be stairs then. That is not bad. That's only 11 logs. It doesn't hang over too much, and then what we'll do is with this. And that way, I do not have to worry about the stupid enemy knocking my freaking stairs down by just destroying the support. The supports will be completely enclosed in stone. Alright, so I will need to cut down a tree here, but that's okay. I'm more concerned with getting this rock wall done, or at least partially done. Nice. And that way I'll just be able to jump on rock, jump across to the next rock, and then run up the short staircase and I'll be up on top of the wall. Because I think that was not only a big investment of time and effort, but it's a secure and fully enclosed space. You know, it's like a piece of safe real estate that I've created. So to ignore it, especially when it's as close as it is to my other base, would be pretty not good, ignorant, stupid, whatever, insert adjective here. And I think because of the locations, I should gradually be able to start building a wall connecting my primary base and this secondary warehouse completely. And once that's done, well, then we're in a whole nother ball game, because then I'll have literally a fortress, a gigantic, you know, fortress that it can attack and defend from all sides. But that's in the future. Right now, I'm gonna get this wall built. Try not to set off my explosive traps, because it's a waste of the alcohol I've been building up and collecting. Alright, so that wall is now done. I think that, let's see, if I come in from this way, I can easily just jump up and get on the stair. They can probably do the same, to be honest, but that's not one of my defensive areas. It's not where I'm going to be hiding. Again, that's just for storage. Alright, so keep going. I'll make sure I pick up as many rocks as I can. Can't carry any more rocks. Okay, well, then what I need to do is, since I need 11 logs, is I need to grab one of these and I need to go cut down 11 logs. And we're going to go this way this time. And I have a lot of these stupid carts. Alright. Alright, so I'm going now to be cutting down this tree, and I am going to be cutting down, I think, 3 of them, and then there'll be some extra left over, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Got some logs. Drop them on here. The hell did it go? Oh. Yes, I got lost in a 5-foot area of the forest. It's okay. Alright, let's see, cut this down. That sun is directly above us, so it's probably midday. I think that's 11. Yeah, it's 11. Boom! Alright, so let's see. If I go from this side, I can jump from here to here, and then these really nice little stairs here will lead right over that way, which is perfect. I will put a stick fence. No, I do not want that there. I do not want that there. No, stop it. Stop it. Alright, you know what? I need to walk out on this wall. Alright. Oh, that turned out nice, okay. And this will hopefully prevent me from simply lumbering my way over the side. Hopefully. Alright. So let's see, if I go to my rocks here and add another level onto this one. Come over here and get some more. Four more. Good think there's like 2 dozen right here. And I think I want to improve the height of this. It makes me nervous. Yeah, and then I'll just close that off after. Just run as fast as I can to grab these rocks. So you know there's actually a thing, if I click on a rock and then I place it on this cart, I can now push this, or just load up this cart with rocks and then put it into the wall after. Now I guess it doesn't make much sense right now because I'm right outside of the wall, but if I needed it for something that was farther away, or say on the 2nd or 3rd story, if I could find a way to push that up there, you can drastically cut the time it takes to craft things. Alright, so we'll build that, take these, put them in there as well, take these, put them in there as well. And as long as I leave at least one rock on the cart, then I won't have to switch to the rocks again. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out before it becomes a problem. The answer is no. Alright, so what I need is rocks. I think the rocks are down here. Alright, so I'll grab as many rocks as I can, dump them on the cart until the cart is full, and then push the cart back. And that seems to be the fastest way that I found to be able to construct things. And you can do this with sticks, rocks, logs, and I think you can, yeah, in fact I know that you can do it with the cannibals' bodies as well. So if you need to make bone armor or whatever and collect some bones, you can go on a killing rampage and collect 5 or 10 bodies and just throw them all on there. Not sure the exact number of bodies that it can carry. Alright, that's it. And I still have 3 rocks on me, so we can unload this whole cart, and then I have 3 rocks additional. That was not too bad. We'll add a little section of rock right here. There we go, just to seal that off so we don't have to worry about it. Boom. So now we can just jump here, walk straight up casually, and then drop into our little base. And then we have a way to climb out as well. You know, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So we've got full thing of candy bars, right? Yep, full thing of sodas, almost a full thing of medicine, and almost a full thing of booze. This is completely redundant, so we'll get rid of that. And we will go ahead and end this episode by sitting facing the right direction and letting our stamina regenerate. Let's see, where's the sun at? Should have looked. Yeah, we still got a little ways before sunset. So, we'll sit on the bench and we'll kind of just be in a relaxed position looking out here on the coastline, seeing if anyone's going to come and save us as we're crash landed here. But Until the next episode, I hope to see all of you again. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing so I can continue to bring you more. And I hope to see you on the next episode as we continue to thrive and build our settlement out here in the forest. Thanks again.